All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and today we are going to be continuing what we have been doing in the past, which is looking at different AI models and seeing what is the best for coding, what can build projects, what are their capabilities. And right now, we're just at the exploration step. So we're just trying to see what's out there, what we're able to do. And then after we get through the exploration step, all right, then it's time to move on to try to figure out, well, how do we increase our productivity? What are the other tools that we can add in connection to these AI models to be able to even more build impressive projects? So today we are going to be doing Copilot. So let me make myself a little bit smaller, and I can also like move myself here so we're not blocking. Now, I've had a little bit of difficulty getting Copilot actually even set up on my device because it kept saying it's not signed in, it's not signed in, and then it was saying the tokens are invalid, and I was like, I kept signing in over and over and over. So hopefully this will work. Let's see. So I took this, enable cloud. Sure, let's enable it. Okay, okay. I like this a little bit better. Now it's actually working. Okay. Now, in the past, what it was doing is it would just, I would put something in here and it would give me an error and say, like, hey, you have invalid credentials. And no matter how many times I signed into my GitHub account, it kept blocking it. And so I don't know what that was up with, but now it's working. So we are good. Let's see what it did. So I started off kind of just with a very generic prompt, and the reason why is because I actually didn't even believe that it was going to work, to be quite honest. So I did start off with a generic prompt, but we're going to be able to go and build it. So what I said is build a small video game which will allow the user to explore a forest. The language should be in Java. Okay, so trying to give it a little bit of direction of Java. That way we can kind of investigate what's going on. That way it's not a language that we have no idea about. So, let's see. What did it do? It said create a forest exploration game. Okay. Player can move through a forest, multiple locations to explore various encounters with NPCs, simple text-based interface with ASCII graphics. Okay, sure. Um, let's see. Created forest. I am not seeing forest here. Oh, and by the way, this Copilot, that is the name of my folder. Maybe that's a little bit confusing, but I should have uh, changed that. Anyways, the model wants to edit files outside of your uh, so users, Timothy, vibe coding practice, Copilot, Force game. Sure. Yes, go ahead and edit. So it wants to add these configuration files. Of course, let's do it. Haha, there we go. Okay. Um, okay. So now what's it doing? It's creating the main file. Okay, so the palm. Let's see. Although one thing I'm a little bit confused about is I'm not seeing a file in here. What do I have to do, like keep? I see it here in open editors and it is appears to be within the same directory. We have desktop, practice, vibe coding, Copilot, forest game, which is where this is, but I'm not seeing it yet. So let's give it some time and let's just keep pressing allow. All right, so we see two things, but allow three things. I'm just going to keep pressing allow. Is there a thing that says allow in this session, allow in this workspace? Sure. Yeah, it's a vibe coding workspace, so allow it all. Go, 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 okay? And now there was something else that I saw, which was like it gave me my tokens. Okay, so here, allowance resets on November 30th. I like this because I can actually see what I'm working with here. Okay, so I do want to see the command that it's actually doing because that kind of tells me where all of these projects are, and I'm not seeing anything. Do I need to load it? I'm not sure. So we're going to change into the directory users, Timothy, desktop, practice, vibe coding, Copilot, forest game. Okay, so there should be like a folder here that is forest game, but I'm not seeing that right now. And then we're going to do Maven compile. So let's allow that. So here we are. Okay. I'm going to come here. And what is this? Okay, so no such file or directory. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was complaining about too, is I wasn't seeing it. Oops, come on. I wasn't seeing it. It's not there. So let me fix the path issue. Okay, allow. I'm still not seeing it. So the file operation detects that cannot be auto-approved. Dev null. Okay. I see there's no vibe coding directory. Is this because we are... I'm trying to think if it's possibly because it doesn't like spaces. That could be a problem. Right operation detected. Okay, so we're gonna find it. Sure. Does it know that it's Mac? It should know that it's Mac based off of the... Yes, go ahead. Visual Studio would like to access Apple Music. Why are... What? I, I mean, I don't even have anything in there, so I guess, but why are you at... That... Okay. I should have, I should have not done... Yo, I don't know what you're up to. I'm gonna just say don't allow. I don't know about this. Let's, okay, problems. Let's come here. See, I think it's, like vibe coding. I think because there's a space, it's having a difficulty. And unable. Visual Studio Code would like to access files in your... Okay. I don't know what it's, gonna... Great, the directory exists with the escape character. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Allow. Yes. Let me use a different approach. So we are doing the vibe coding, okay. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Good. So what did it just do? CD into the location. Okay. Let me check. The workspace is currently empty. Let me create the project properly within the workspace. Yes, thank you. Created the POM and the source. Does it have the source? Okay, but there's nothing in it right now. So I think it's actually just recreating the game. The entire game? Okay, well, let's see what it does. Files changed. Okay. I'm not sure where it is. Let me move my thing here to see if we're able to see any changes in the file locations. Okay. I don't care about that. So let's see if this, oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So why are there, okay, calm forest. So here we go. Right? Like this was one of those things. So when I was doing I did videos on trying to learn Java for the first time back when I didn't know anything about Java. And this was something that drove me crazy was trying to understand the package and then the entire path, and it always threw me off, right? So now Copilot is also getting this. Now, I don't like that right there. Okay, so let's see. Calm Forest, which, yes, does not exist. Look at that. Calm Forest. It should be like forest game, right? I'm guessing that's what it's trying to do. Does this one also say Calm Forest? Yes. Calm Forest. Okay. And then this one is Calm Forest, but it's okay. Uh, well, we'll see. Okay, so let me move myself up a little bit more. I don't know where I should be. Maybe there. So, users Timothy Grant. Sure. Okay. To run it. Sure, yes. Okay. So we added 1,600 lines of code within the files, so that's pretty cool. What's it doing now? So it's doing the CD. I have to check my phone because every time I say those two letters together, the Apple Assistant thinks that I'm talking to it. I remember one time I said like those two words, and then I was trying to figure out where am I? And then it decided to say my exact location while I was filming. And I was like, okay, well, I wasn't meaning to do that, but oh, good thing the video isn't live. Right? Because what I was meaning was, where am I? Because I was trying to figure out what folder to go into, but the Apple Assistant heard me say, where am I? And it said, oh, you are at exact GPS locations. Okay. Thank you for that. That was perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay, keep. This is taking a little bit of a time. This should not take that long though, because changing directories is nothing. Maven, uh, I mean, compiling might take a little bit of time. And Echo, that's not going to do anything. Or, I mean, that's not going to take any time at all. So, what's the hang up? Test the game. It might be having a problem because it's failing. Like it's having these issues here. Um, I'm gonna check my usage again because I want to see. Okay, so we're still at 2%, so it's fine. But and now here I have some cool things that I can ask, plan, and then agent. So I need to figure out how to effectively use these tools because one of the comments that I got was that this is helpful. So I'm going to look into that. The other thing I want to do is like they have tools here for like I want to do something with like MCP. So I know that I need to figure out how to connect an MCP server. I don't really know what they do right now, but I know that that's in the direction that I want to go. This should not be taking this long. How do I clear it? Um, oh, you can also change the models. I wonder if the models reset with different tokens as well. Local agent in progress. Okay. Local. But I don't feel my computer heating up, so I don't. Okay. whatever. Yo, how do you... Okay, this is not working. Where is coding Copilot Maven? This is so annoying that I shouldn't have done this. Okay, let me just control, like, please. There. Okay. Let me try a simpler way. Okay, great. Push D. I don't know. Is push and is it a daemon? And allow. Okay, fine. Okay. Oh, here we go. That's what we should be expecting. Okay, that is what we should be expecting. Awesome. Okay, so downloading dependencies, great. Now let's go into it and build it. Again, it should not be taking this long. And we should see stuff on the terminal as well about Maven building, which we are not right now, so that's slightly concerning. We could clear the... We could just do Control C here again if we want to stop it. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be taking this long. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's try something new. Sure. Come on. Come on, you got this. You got this. What's the hang up, man? It found the location. It just doesn't like any of this. Okay, what if I come here in the terminal, I just do terminal, new terminal, okay? And then I'm already here, right? So ls. Now I should be able, can I just do Maven clean compile? I don't know, do I need, there, this is what we should see, okay? That's what we should see, build success. And it happens like that, just instantaneously. It shouldn't be taking all of this time. Okay. But for the vibe coding theory, we should not be touching the terminal. I shouldn't have done that. I just wanted to make sure that it was actually working. But build success. So everything did compile. Let's generated sort target. Okay. Classes here. Okay, so these are the dot classes. So that's what's generated. Okay. So I was able to build it correctly manually. I see build success. Okay. In my terminal. Okay. What was it? Maven run? I might be confusing .NET right now. I don't know. Maven, well, Maven run. Okay. Build fail. But now when I do Maven run, I get errors. Fix the, make the game run. Okay. I am on a Mac device. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have a built-in. I'm thinking .NET Run, which is C sharp. So I was like, wait, hold on. Doesn't have a built-in run by default. Let me add run the game with Maven. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hey, okay, Timothy. Ah! Okay. Good news. The game actually ran. Yes, it did. Timothy was entered, but there was an issue with the scanner when running through Maven. The problem is that Maven exec plugins doesn't properly handle interactive input and non-interactive environments. Let me fix this and also create a simpler way to run the game. Okay. You got it. You got it, buddy. You got it. Okay. Nice. Okay, what'd you do? The jar file was built. Let's okay, I'm sure. Okay, so let's try it again. Timothy Lee Grant. We're gonna do a different name, right? Okay, well we got another exception, which it means error. Okay. So now it's going in and fixing it. Run the command. Okay, sure. I'm gonna check my tokens again. 4%. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a feel of like how much we use per time usage. Okay. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I like this the best so far. This is really fun. Because cursor here, you run out of tokens in 2.5 seconds and it's done. And so this one I like it because it's in the browser. The other one was base 44, and that one the problem was I couldn't see it actually building any of the code, and it was just like I have no idea what it's doing. So here I can kind of see what it's actually creating. So that's nice. Although I'm gonna continue working with base 44 as well because I might be able to, as you just practice, you get more and more familiar with things and you're able to kind of understand what it's doing and you can actually get what you're desiring. So I'm going to keep working with base 44, and this is taking way too long. Okay. Uh, if the issue is the space in the vibe coding folder, feel free to change the name to be vibe coding. Let's see. Short keep. I didn't see that little thing there. Then try to retest the game. It seems when you do commands such as cd, not gonna say that, this into the folder, it always fails. Okay, so we're gonna stop it and then do that. Although now that I put that in there, it's actually kind of a dangerous thing, because what if it just goes in and wipes my hard drive? I don't know. I'm giving it access to my to everything. So it's like, what if it just goes in there? Oh, thank you. Okay, so let me see. So those two letters, desktop practice, yes, and MV, which is the correct command, vibe coding with here to here, yes. Okay. Remove. Okay, well, hold on. Let's make sure that we're. Okay. LS, that's not going to hurt anything. Okay. And then LS, again, that's not going to hurt anything. Okay, sure. Those two letters, great. And then Maven clean and build. Okay. So now I kind of actually want to do a PWD right now to see where we are. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's just the command. Can I just do an extra terminal? Here, okay. So let me, okay. So, okay, I have this one and I have the other one. So it didn't even remove the other one. Now, which one am I in here? Okay, well, oh, here we go. This just went away. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here. Okay, so there is stuff in there. It should be which one? It's not this one though. So I don't, because this is not the right one. Okay. Open folder. So we want this one, Copilot, here. Yes, yes we do. Okay, let's come here. And we're at 6% now. Okay. Not now. We don't need to upgrade. You were in the process of testing my game. But finish testing the game. Okay. So now hopefully things will go a little bit smoother. So it's reading all of the files that we have here. Okay. Allow, yeah, it's fine. Here we go. I like the look of that. And look, that happened just instantly. Okay, here we go. So a build was modified. Do you want to synchronize? Yes, I want to synchronize. Keep here. Okay. Oh, this looks a lot better. Here we go. And we have the correct structure here. Yes, yes. Okay. Clean, allow. See, there we go. Just instantly. Okay. Oh, nice, nice. Very good. Maven clean compile test. Maven package allow. Okay. Now it's creating a test summary document. Awesome. Let's Okay, so it's doing all of this and is ready to play. Okay, so how okay, we're keeping yeah, great. Now I want to come in here and I want to look at how do we actually run it. Test summary. Okay, so we have this here. Verifies players initially. All right, so test player creation. Verifies player initiates with correct values. Test player movement. Calculations, X and Y coordinates. Okay, takes damage. Test damage, death threshold, test health. So it did like unit tests, is that correct? Before each test asserts. Yep. This is exactly what I would be thinking about doing, right? Awesome. Wow. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I give you a thumbs up. That's awesome. Inventory test. Oh my goodness. This is great. Build status. Okay, so here, how to run. Awesome. So we go into here, do run the game is, let's just try it. Let's do it. Okay. So now I say Timothy Lee Grant. Okay. That didn't seem like it was what we were supposed to do, though. You fell in the forest. Game over. Oh, man. Well, Health, 1 out of... Invalid choice, try again. Okay. So obviously that's not correct. So what I'm going to do is copy and paste this in. Okay. I keep when I did the command this one, I instantly got a game over, and there were so many messages in the terminal as I pasted in. It didn't seem to wait for my... I'm not even going to say not even that. I just want to say like this, like, you fix it. I'm like Steve Jobs, you fix it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Okay. So I see the issue. The game is interpreting all those pasted lines as individual inputs, and most of them are invalid. Maybe it was because I put spaces in my name. We've we've run into 2 spaces problems in the same project, man. Is also dropping rapidly due to hunger damage. Okay. So first, I am not going to put any spaces. I'm just going to do Tim. Happen again. Run the code yourself and play a game. See if then you can see the error. Then you can see the problem. Okay. Okay. Yeah, run that. Out the timeout. Okay. Allow. Yes, there you go. The issue is that the force game file isn't closing the scanner after reading, but then in game and UI classes are trying to use a separate scanner instance that isn't connected. Okay. This closes the scanner after getting the player's name, creates its own new scanner, but is reading into file. Okay. Now I need to update the game constructor to accept a scanner. Okay. Yeah, allow. Allow. Still got that game over. Now we're at 12%. We're rising quick. I notice. Okay. Now I can see the issue. It shows Timothy was read correctly, and we got the main menu, but then the menu chooses 2 is selected invalid choice when it should work. Let me trace through. Okay, so it's going to trace through. So display welcome, duplicate the welcome. There's a second one here. Player name here. It's read correctly. Display again. This shouldn't happen. Pause. Okay. So looking at the game.start code, I see the issue. This UI display is being called twice. Let me check. Okay. The double welcome is because the force game also displays it. This is a bug. But the main issue is still invalid choice. The problem might be with the press enter to continue, consuming a line when we don't expect it. It says, wait, I see it now. But if there's an into file, so it adjusted things. Okay. It says that it still sees the issue clearly. Okay. So that implies that there's still an issue, though. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Well, that's a lot, man. Turn. Is it going or what? I don't. Well, I mean, it's going, but I don't know if it's going anywhere in particular. Um, Echo Timothy. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, what happened there? I have no idea. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, okay. We crashed it. That's what happened. Oh, and we're back. Um, keep? I don't know. Is my computer getting hot? I mean, that seems like a lot of processing we're doing right there. It's not even doing anything. Let's test the game. Okay. Let's just redo this. Tim. Hey! Okay, okay, okay. So, number one, explore. Okay. Move north, south, east, west. Explore area, gather items. Let's gather items. Okay. Available items is a mushroom and a stick. Collect mushroom. Collect it. Okay, so we collected the mushroom. So now enter. Let's move north. Okay. Let's move north again. You find some healing herbs, and I am now up 15 health points. Okay. So now we are going to, let's just gather more items. There are no items to gather. Okay. Let's move west. Okay. Move east. More healing herbs. Okay. Now let's try gathering items again. Awesome. 5. Let's just explore the area. Okay. What if I just do 5 again? Ah, a wild wolf. Oh no. Okay. What if I do 9, an invalid option? Ah, it fixed it. Okay, okay. What if I do characters? It fixed it. Awesome. Okay. So return to main menu. Let's see what that does. Okay. So we can rest here to just restore our HP, or we can view the map, view inventory. Let's view the map. I want to see what. Huh. Interesting. Okay. View status, my health, experience, position. Okay. Well, we were able to get it fixed. We were able to play around with Copilot. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And in the next video, I'm going to be thinking of what can we actually build, like what else can we build? Because today it was just kind of playing around to see if it would even work. Because as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I had tried to get Copilot to work in the past, and it wasn't connecting up with my VS Code terminal or IDE. So I had tried, and I kept logging into my GitHub account, and I kept going back and forth, and then it would just like continually give me an error. So today was just something that I kind of quickly wrote because I didn't even believe that it was going to work. I thought I was just going to get an error. But lo and behold, it did work. So now I am very, very happy and excited about tomorrow being able to explore it again. So if that is interesting, if you want to follow along and learn about vibe coding, how to improve, let's join the journey together. So subscribe, that would be awesome. I hope everyone is having a wonderful rest of the day. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and I'll see you guys in the next video.